hello, hello, gamers. Happy Monday. Happy Nancy Drew Day. How's it going? How's it going? Bugs got first. Bugs got a daily. Maddie said, bless this run. Omnius got a daily. Maddie got a daily. Jason got a daily. And I also saw Jason's on a 10 stream streak. What? Hey, Twitch, why is the bit rate 0? I just started. Twitch, what the heck? Twitch, what the heck? We're trying to play Nancy Drew today. Ooh, YouTube is also lagging. Gosh, we love that. We love that. What's on bingo today? What am I gonna get on bingo today? There's the board. It'll give you a random one if everybody wants their own. That's always cool. This is one of the scarier ones. One of the scarier ones. I think it's like the second most jump scares, I would say. Most is probably the Shadow at the Water's Edge. That one's horrifying. That one scares me every time I play it, even as an adult. Let's pause the Minecraft music. New update coming out this month, they said, which is cool, of course. Generate card. Peephole. Disguise or costume. Nancy's a cynic. George is a contact. Nancy actually hired to solve a mystery, doing someone else's chore, call an expert, care for an animal, cooking or food prep, reference to an old game, Krollmeister products, using Google or a search engine, free space, a threatening note, old newspaper, Nancy gets knocked out, jump scare, hello goodbye convo, Nancy is sassy, electronic work, secret passage, timed puzzle, shot of Nancy's body, Ned as a contact, and Sunny June references. We haven't spoken to Ned in a couple games. There was one game where it automatically made you call him when you lost, when you like died, but he hasn't been a contact for a bit. Gotta mute my phone. It's at 2% anyways. Volume's good? Volume's good? Nice. The disguise / costume looks so blurry on the stream preview. You can like hardly read it.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
Heck no. I'm curious what the tutorial does. I don't think I've ever done it.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
Ever yours, Nancy.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
What's there to be scared of? It's so peaceful,
What's to
quiet.
be scared of? It's so peaceful and quiet here.
Just wait until it gets dark. Then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
No way. You've got me so curious, I wouldn't leave even if I could.
What do you mean?
A tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked in.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, Call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat. I haven't used it yet, but the guy who put it in for me said it should run just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
I can't just take off in your boat. It's pitch black outside.
Then listen to me. Go around the house and lock all the doors and windows. Do that right now.
There aren't any locks on the doors and windows.
There aren't any
What
locks?
are you so afraid of?
The dogs. Those dogs. Out of nowhere. They're outside howling and snarling. Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Vincent got a daily.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
Did you say dogs? Check out squeaking mice.
What is that?
That is a person. Directional audio? That looks like bleach. She cleaned up a body. She wants me to get out so I don't see the evidence.
Something's out there.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
The animation's a lot better in this game already.
I'm sorry, but you startled me. What are you doing out here?
Birds. I'm trying to look for birds. What are you doing out here?
Vince is on a 15-day streak. Let's go. 15 gambling streak.
My name's Nancy Drew. Didn't you hear all those strange noises?
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I'm staying here in the old Malone place.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
What do you know about the woman living here?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
Did she say what was wrong?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone.
The dogs.
Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
Back they come.
What do the dogs do?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone both.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
Locked the doors that don't have locks on them.
The dogs would attack her house?
It's like they don't want anybody but Malone living there. I guess they don't know he's dead. And so are they.
Did she ever call the police?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger.
Officious.
And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Do you live close by?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kind of my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Hide.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house. Good luck, Miss Nancy Drew.
What if I don't, though?
It's not safe to take the boat out at night.
Oh, look how pretty the lake is. Oh, this is a good idea.
This must be Red's observation platform.
Wait, if he didn't come up here, where'd he go? This is really scary. I should just go inside. I don't know what I'm doing. What if we hide in here?
It's locked. It's locked.
It's locked.
It's locked.
It's locked. It's locked.
A face only a gnome could love.
Wait, Vincent has 249 dailies? I just saw that. Jason has 317. I didn't realize the numbers were so big. Wait, what did she say? A face only a gnome could love? That was really mean, Nancy. What the heck? Fastest second chance ever. In any game. In any game. Oh, there isn't even a message about it. Kathy, you have to collect all the second chances. That's how you play the game. Wait, I'm all the way back inside? It put me back
Something's out
before
there.
this conversation.
Now look what you've done. That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was.
Is there another
Never know
way
for sure
to
now,
die
will
after
I?
this conversation then?
Who are you?
My name's Red Knot.
I
And
guess-
if you've got a volume knob, I'd appreciate your taking it down a notch before you scare away everything from here to Lancaster.
I guess they expect you to go right back inside.
Just what is it you're afraid I'll scare away?
Birds. I'm trying to look for birds. What are you doing out here?
I'm trying to look for birds.
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm staying in this house, and I heard a lot of weird noises, so I came out here to investigate.
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
I'm staying here in the old Malone
Nancy's
place.
so eager
Now,
to
why
share
would you
her
wanna do a
entire
thing
life
like
story
that?
with
The
strangers
Malone
she's never
house
met.
is no place for one young woman, let alone two.
You've met Sally?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
Did she say what was wrong?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent. But every time someone tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
What do the dogs do?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in a cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone both.
The dogs would attack her house?
It's like they don't want anybody but Malone living there. I guess they don't know he's dead. And so are they.
Did they ever attack Sally?
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
Why haven't the police investigated?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger. And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Do you live close by?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kinda my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Are those the ghost dogs?
Yes, ma'am. which is why I think it would be a good idea if I
Alright, this
went
time
my
we'll just go
merry
back
way
inside.
and you
We'll
got
explore
yourself back
in the
inside
morning,
that
maybe.
house. Good
If
luck,
we
Miss Nancy Drew.
survive, if we live, every time.
This is not good.
Scary. What if we go outside? Nancy, this is the dumbest thing we could have possibly done. Alright, I'm scared. I'm going back inside. Let's sleep till the morning. The music change when you wake up in the morning is so funny. So gentle, so cute. It's daylight.
Those look too rotten.
Oh, okay. I didn't want them anyways. Why are there so many gas cans laying around? Let's go back in that little shed. We did find a key in here. But then I
A
died.
face only a gnome could love.
Yeah, that's kind of mean. A face only a gnome could love. There's another gas can.
It's locked. Oh, the key broke off. It's locked.
Oh yeah, the key broke off. I don't think there's anything else to look at in here. Look around in the house. Check out squeaking mice. Nancy was actually hired to solve a mystery in this one. We can check that off. We do not have Ned as a contact. We wrote Ned a letter. We have Bess as a contact and Sally. Nancy gets knocked out. I didn't get hit in the head. But I did pass out.
Rotten floorboards. Watch your...
That might be the actual fastest second chance in a game. Rotten floorboards. Watch your... Why would there be a post-it note on the wall?
I need to fix this. It's still not fixed.
Okay. Get dead. Tree cut down. Memorize this, chat. Memorize this. Keep it in your head. Haven't got a daily. Thought you could use this map to the cemetery. You'll find lots of bait along the way, especially at night. Cemetery is real hard to find. Got lost a bunch of times. Bleach. Nancy, I'm really sorry, but I just can't face another night here. I'm going to my aunt's in Philadelphia. Doors open. Make yourself at home. We'll call you from my car. P.S. My cell phone number. P.P.S. Please don't hate me. This is the song that normally plays when you wake up in the morning. It's really funny. But I think I mucked it up by going outside so many times. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other three. When swans drift by on a shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night. Huh, I thought there was more I could do in here. Get well-watered tested ASAP. Get well-watered tasted. Can I look in this cooler? Nope. Okay.
This must be Red's observation platform.
Whoa.
The boat's full of water. I need to bail out the boat.
I need to bail out the boat.
Looks like paw prints.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, there are. Oh my gosh, I never would have seen that. There are some paw prints there, though. Hell yeah, I needed that.
The spark plug is missing.
What does Nancy know about spark plugs? Oh, not that way. A woman of many tricks. Let's use a screwdriver on this. What's the point of a lock you can just unscrew like that? Hammer and nails. A mask. Were there more boards in here for the floor? I don't think so. That's terrifying.
Those look too rotten.
We have one floorboard. We picked up a bunch of things. We have gloves and a mask. We have hammer and nails. We have a screwdriver. We have a life jacket, a bucket, a map, a flashlight, a water bottle. We need to get water tested. So we can prime it. What if you try to take water now?
I don't need water right now.
Fine, Nancy, you make the rules. Let's go into the... Oh, I can find wood in the woods. In the scary woods. I have played this game so many times.
Better be careful.
I've played the game so many times I remember my way around. It's pretty bad. I don't remember where to find the wood, but... Nope, U-turn. Thank you. I hear all the little bugs. I hear birds. Is 2 pieces of wood enough?
This doesn't look very safe.
Well, no, of course not, but like, it's not
It's
gonna be
still not
better.
fixed.
Water's heavy. If people had a realistic inventory, I could understand her not wanting to carry it. Yeah, that's fair. Little bugs. Hey, I'm not little. Big bugs. There are big bugs in here. We'll get to collect some big bugs later. Look at that. Sound of bird flying away. Look at that bird. Sound of bird flying away. Wait, I don't want to carry a bucket of water, but I'm carrying a bunch of these huge planks. Okay. Oh, okay, a board all the way out here at the cemetery. Sure. Piff and Pap. Stench. Marbles. Let's write down some birthdays. My hair just gets more chat-tastic. Love the radiant pink. Thanks, Brave. How's it going? Gotta get my handy-dandy notebook. We're actually moving through these pages pretty quickly. I have a different page for every Nancy Drew game and what I need to keep like a to-do list just for life. This is called Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. Wow, this marker is juicy today. What is happening? This is gonna leak everywhere. Dog number 1. Birthday, February 8th, 1924. They all died on the same day, but January 29th, 1932. Brian! Look at you with the sub. 36 entire decades. 36 decades, Brian said. Brian, thanks for the sub. Let's go. Why didn't it play the sound? Play the sound. I saw the little marker at the bottom. Let's get it again. Let's get it again. Ryan! 36 months is actually a really long time. 36 decades is crazy. You had a relaxing day, Brave? Meeting at the museum tomorrow? I'm wondering how you decide which Sudokus to do in YouTube videos. Oh, I need to talk about that today because I'm trying to make a channel in Discord for YouTube submissions. Okay, let's figure out why Brian's alert didn't make a sound, and then we'll talk about YouTube submissions. About moderation. Command history. Let's try it again. There, it's still below everything, but I at least heard the sound that time. Why is it all the way down there? Wow, Brian subscribed 3 times? That's crazy. Ghost Dogs Weightlift, let's go. Let me just sub again real quick to get the notification. Wow, OMG, it's me. Okay, so YouTube submissions. I want to create a channel in Discord for that, right? My issue is... okay, so there's 2 options, really. I could have it as a normal Discord. Here, I'll share my screen to see what I'm deciding. I can have it as normal Discord channel like this. Last night, this is privated, nobody can see this yet. But I made the channel, I made the server into a community so that we can have forum posts like this. So I can either use forums like this for submissions. So if somebody creates a post, they could be like, hey, puzzle, and then like the message would have like the link here, and then you have to make a tag. So maybe you say like, oh, it's a 6x6 puzzle, and then I would have another tag for German whispers, whatever, and then you would post it. And then, hey, this would be the forum, the post in the forum. There would be a bunch of these for submissions. The only issue is this isn't privated, right? So anybody could see any of the puzzles submitted. And this would be really organized, but I don't know if it's a good idea because you can't make these private. The other option is having kind of like the puzzles chat where it would be like this, but they can only be private threads. So if I do it that way, it'd be private, but then you wouldn't be able to easily see the messages. You would have to click up here to see all of the threads that you, like your past submissions. I don't know. I might have to do a poll and do a little thing explaining the options better, but there's pros and cons to both of those options. I'm not sure which way to do it best. I'm not sure which one of those would be best. I'll probably put a poll in Discord and be like, hey, which one of these would we prefer? I like the forum option. This one, where we would have posts, except they can't be private. I think I just need to petition Discord to be like, hey, let me have private forum posts. Ideally, I would love to have this where the only person who can see the post is the person who submitted it and me, and then like moderators that would like test the puzzles. But that is not an option. Maybe I'll ask around and see what should happen. Email is an option, but I think sorting through my email to find puzzles that people have sent me is like my least favorite option. I don't know. If anybody's listening and cares, I'm open to... I actually want to hear opinions, so... 1923. I'll make a better post about it in YouTube later, in Discord later, probably. I could also do a Google form, which wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know if you'd be able to see your old posts, though, also. 1919. Died the same day the other dogs did. Lucy. April 4th. 1922. January 29th, 1932. DMs on Discord might be easier than email. That's kind of what I'm doing now. Google Forms sounds good too. Huh. Why does Discord think I'm on streamer mode? I turned it off. Disable. I don't want to be in streamer mode. It thinks I'm in streamer mode because I am streaming. That's crazy. Perhaps using a bot as a middle name for posting anonymously as an option. Yeah, I know, like, in other, like, official Discord servers, these bugs...
These look like dog tracks.
Sorry, bugs, but the bugs in the game are overstimulating when I'm trying to talk. Not bugs can't hide. Why can't the bugs in the game hide? Other, like, official Discord servers have bots that, like, will post things like, only you can see this message. But I don't know how to do that. I'm willing to learn. I want to learn, but I would just have to figure out how to do that. So probably, like, a Google form in the short term would be good. To answer your question better, though, Bugs, I just, like, people send them to me, and so those are the ones I've been doing. But my list is running low now. When I first started posting on YouTube, I got so many puzzles, but now I'm running out. So now I want to open submissions again. That's why I'm trying to set everything up now. That's also why I made the server into a community last night to make it easier. Blonde Verde. You keep saying that. It's pink now, though. I did finally dye it. Malone. Should we open this? Oh, I don't think I can. Oh, I think I made a wrong turn, yeah. I was bragging about how I played this so many times I remember where to go, and then I took a wrong turn. There you go. Left at the stump. Hello? Ooh, am I at a different stump than I thought I was? This is the way to the cemetery. Imagine there was an update to this game 22 years later. Yeah, if you want to DM it to me, Bugs, go ahead. Yeah, just DM me. Yeah, that works. My cat was laying on my bed and I set down the plastic bag from Amazon on the opposite side and this got up and laid down on the bag. I, was opening a bottle of soy sauce last night, or sesame oil last night, and so I, like, tore the plastic off the lid. And Luna was upstairs and she came sprinting out of my room, down the stairs, into the kitchen, because she heard the plastic. And, like, her footsteps weren't quiet either. She was, like, scrambling to get downstairs as quick as possible. I swear I need to turn right here. That's what I was thinking of. That is not the same as the laying down trunk. Ah. We got it now. The human equivalent for plastic for cats. Yeah, what would make me so excited that I would get up from my desk and sprint downstairs to go see? Somebody handing out $1 million. Hey, it's safe now. Leaves that appear in a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other 3. Okay, Lucy is April, which is spring. Iggy is November, which is fall. Vetus is February, which is winter. Xander is August, which we're gonna say is summer. August 16th, that was just a couple weeks ago. Winter. Okay, let's see what facing forward means. Deer. Autumn brings out the deer, so this would be facing forward. Leaves on the tree is spring, swans are summer. Winter birds take flight. So facing forward would be Iggy.
It's stuck.
Okay.
I need some sandpaper.
Nancy. Let's see what facing right does. I need some sandpaper. Where am I gonna find sandpaper? I dropped my pen. Nothing I found that'd make me do that. Are cats like that depressed that something little like plastic just gets them that excited? Their life is that boring? I guess that would be the opposite of depressed. They get so excited about the little things. Dropped my marker, but I got it. Dude, I saw this TikTok like a week ago of some people on a podcast trying to say 1 million isn't life-changing money. 10K is life-changing money. I could live comfortably for decades on 1 million. Yeah. 1 million isn't life-changing money. That's crazy. I was thinking the other day, I used to rent a house with my friends, and my rent was $300. We did squeeze extra people into the house that weren't supposed to be there. I think it was like $350. But yeah, my first apartment ever, rent and all the bills included, was only $400. There was 4 of us in a house. If $50 saves you from an eviction, that's life-changing. True. Or like if you're skipping meals and like $5 buys you a meal at Wendy's. $1 million isn't life-changing. How much would you need to spend a month to go through $1 million in a year? Oh, my phone died. Shoot. I'm trying to think of like, to them, how they're justifying what life-changing is. be like 8,000 a month. My phone died. Trees are facing to the right. Trees was spring. Left is birds, which is winter. So left is winter. And then back will be summer. But we need some sandpaper. How do we get a spark plug for the boat? We can't go anywhere without that. Let's try calling Sally again. Hey, we lived. Doot, 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 doot. Most influencers are insanely out of touch with everything. True.
Hey, Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes, I did, and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes, but Nancy, are you sure?
Positive.
Nancy, are you sure?
Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
I need you to tell me everything you can about those dogs.
They're black and they have yellow glowing eyes and they don't like me one bit.
When's the first time you saw them?
Well, let's see. I
They
heard
don't
them
like
the
me.
very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance, but I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
B-Fam with the daily.
When they appeared, did they always do the same thing?
Yes, come to think of it. They always came running
V-Fam,
up to
did you see the
house,
Prominence
barking and
mod pack is
snarling.
gonna have a new
They'd
update
lunge
this
at
month?
the windows, they'd jump up on the door, they'd run around and bark
They
some
posted
more,
a trailer
then
on
they'd run
YouTube.
off. What are you getting at?
I meant to post it in
These
Discord, but I
attacks seem to
forgot.
involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Who would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
Which 3 people?
Which 3 people?
Let's see, the park ranger, I forget his name, kind of a pain in the neck. Emily Griffin, she's the one who owns that store I told you about. And I ran into this bird watcher a couple of times. Had a funny name.
Red Knot. I've run into him too.
Other than people I may have nodded hello to while getting gas or something, I swear those are the only people I've talked to at Moon Lake.
Where do I get a spark
Your
plug?
outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug. Is there one around here by any chance?
I wouldn't know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy. Right now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush. You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute. The bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could borrow his spark plug or something. Go down the path that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll eventually see his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
But then I have to go outside at night.
I could really use some sandpaper. Do you have any stashed away somewhere?
Sure don't. Try M's Emporium. That's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself if you haven't been there yet. The place is something else.
That's a lot of
Talk
questions.
to you later.
Thanks again, Nancy.
Do they have a website? I don't know. I joined their Discord. The Discord for Luna Pixel that makes all these mod packs. Announcements. Let me find the trailer. Do 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 do. Jason's lurking. I was gonna say, oh, my friends are playing Apex. Also, the Prominence original soundtrack is on Spotify now. I was listening to it at the beginning of stream. Copy link. Here's the link for the YouTube trailer. And I think in the description they probably have a link to the Discord as well. I don't have permissions to create invites, so I can't just invite you. But there's the link to the trailer. Alright, let's sleep till nighttime and go outside in the scary darkness. 'Cause we gotta talk to Red. We need a spark plug.
The moon's so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Okay.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
It's Miss Nancy Drew. Not yet. They said, I think when I watched it, it said like it would go live in September or something. The September is also the next update for Stardew Valley Expanded. Oh my gosh. DM'd you the Sudoku. Okay, cool. I'll have a look at it.
Does that mean you'd like me to call you Mr. Red Knot?
All right, then. Hello, Nancy. Now put a muffler on it, would ya? I just heard a cerulean warbler.
But telling me to shut up.
Really? Are they rare?
Something tells me they're gonna be with you around. You didn't come up here to chit-chat, did you?
Do you know much about outboard motors?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on
1.0
Moon
release
Lake.
of Satisfactory.
Heck, if it were up to me,
I
I'd ban
have
them
it, but I've
too.
never played.
Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical
But-
activity to keep tourists away.
Either September or October is the space release for Factorio, where you can travel through space in vanilla. And then October is the next Life is Strange game. Oh my gosh, there's so much. I need a calendar. Since I switched the Discord server to, okay, Vincent sent me an invite to play Apex. Thanks, Vincent. Since I switched the Discord server over to a community, I can create events now. I wonder if I could make events without notifications and just have like a calendar. That'd be cool. Or like, I could create events before, but this is like a place to look at all of them, right? So maybe I could have like a calendar for like big game updates or something like that. I've heard really good things about Satisfactory. I just never played it. It's just been sitting in my library.
Why don't you like tourists?
I came to see
Tourists.
birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
You don't happen to have any spare spark plugs lying around, do you?
What's a pretty young lady like you know about spark plugs?
Okay. I would consider that talking down on Nancy's age. If you have that on your bingo board.
I'm a very curious person, Mr. Knot.
Hey, sweetie,
I like
how's it
to know
going?
things.
I might be able to help you
New
out.
Zelda looks really
After
fun.
all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
I hate this guy.
But I don't want to leave you unprepared.
Well,
Mm.
just so happens I've got 2 spark plugs right here in my pocket.
Why?
Question is, if I
Why?
give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash, but maybe you could take a few pictures for me. Know how to use a digital camera?
Why does he have 2 spark plugs in his pocket? I bet he took one out of the boat. Why are the bird noises so loud? The background noise in this game is really bad. Wait till we go in the forest and all the bugs happen again.
Sure. What would you like me to take pictures of?
Birds, of course. There's a couple of birds I'm supposed to take pictures of for PEPSOB. That's People for the Preservation and Study of Birds. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you get your boat fixed. Think you can handle that?
Okay, so in order to fix my boat, I need a spark plug. In order to get a spark plug, I have to take pictures of birds. But in order to take pictures of birds, I need a cassette tape player. Is it the player or the tape I'm getting? Whichever one. But in order to get that, I have to go to M's, which I need my boat fixed. Which I need a spark plug, which... Okay, so how does this work?
I know I can.
Here's everything you'll need.
Oh, sick. He's just gonna give it to me. A spark plug, a digital camera, and then the tape.
M's Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not that I'm trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Cigarettes? No. Damn, Nancy!
Cigarettes? No.
These woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do, because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore, I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Watch yourself out there. We gotta get back inside. We're not supposed to be outside at night. These dogs are gonna get us. Day's been pretty good. I made some good food earlier. Playing Nancy Drew. This is like, I would say, the second most jump scares of any Nancy Drew game. This one's spooky. Okay, we have a spark plug. Hopefully it just tells us where to put it. Probably right there.
I gotta have some torque. I gotta have some torque. I gotta have some torque.
I think she needs some torque. Plus 0, minus plus. This one is plus. This one needs to be minus. What if we mess up? What if we set them all to the middle? Hell yeah, we got a boat. Hell yeah, Girl Sleuth dies in outboard motorboat explosion on Moon Lake. You sound more southern when you say Nancy Drew. LMAO.
Something must be very wrong with this engine.
Nancy came back to life. Something must be very wrong. Okay, plus... I forget already. Shoot. Plus 0, minus plus. Plus 0, minus plus. Blowing it up was funny, though. I need some torque. Wait, that's not right, though. Let's go to M. I changed it to something wrong, didn't I? I was trying to blow it up. I changed the top right one.
Hey there! Welcome to M's Emporium. I'm Emily Griffin.
Hi there. Welcome to AMZ Emporium. It's funny when chat says something about how I talk, and then right after we talk to somebody with just an atrocious fake accent in the game. The Nancy Drew games are so bad about it. Hi there. I'm Nancy Drew.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sally McDonald said you might be able to help me.
I like helping people. Of course, I like selling them stuff even better. But keep talking.
Keep talking.
I'm in town visiting her, you know, out at the old Malone place.
Now, what's she doing inviting guests out to that old dump?
Dude. People that buy old houses aren't allowed to have friends, apparently.
As it turns out, I'm there by myself. The dog scared her off.
I told her, I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
I told her. I said, Sally. Nancy Drew just meets people for the first time and is like, yeah, I'm a young woman living by myself in this house in the middle of nowhere. Here's exactly where I live. And oh yeah, the doors and windows don't have locks either.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing 'em howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
I caught a strange man prowling around last night. He called himself Red Knot.
The bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Nancy does not care about bias. Some weird man prowling around last night. What kind of image does that tell people?
Has he been in the area long?
About as long as those pink-billed warblers and purple-eyed owls he's always chasing have been around. Couple of months, I guess.
Mr. Knot did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from you.
Oh, yeah. I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
Can I not take it?
What else can I do
okay.
you for?
I need a chainsaw.
There's a large tree blocking Sally's driveway. Do you know of anyone who can come out and clear it away?
I'll get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time.
I need sandpaper.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it. Long as you pay cash, that is.
That's just it. I'm running kind of low on cash. Would it be possible to start a line of credit?
My daddy always said, neither a borrower nor a lender be. But I'll tell you what, seeing as how you're a friend of Sally's and seeing as
line
how I
of
got some
credit,
things around here
Nancy?
that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Do you sell sandpaper by any chance?
I do, but Mr. Birdbrain was in last week and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around here have some?
He's your only hope, but you better ask him for it quick. That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Nancy's like, please don't make me talk to him again. How to get water tested? We're just gonna ask Emily everything. Kathy, how's it going? Love the hair. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's going well. Nancy Drew
I need
games.
to get the water
Nancy
from
Drew
Sally's
game
well
days are always
tested.
fun.
How would I go about doing that? Do you know?
Just get a water testing kit from the ranger station and follow the directions.
Where's the ranger station?
Just up lake from Sally's on the east side.
Where is the ranger station?
Guess I'll see you later.
Yodelay-hee-hoo!
Oh my lord. Live bait.
Ew!
They're just worms. Did I take some? I don't think I did. What else can I look at in here? I have Piece of the Past. Genuine artifacts. Roaring 20s. Okay. Ranger station. Bling, 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 bling. We had a jump scare. I forgot to mark it off on bingo. Whoops, I alt-tapped to the wrong window. We had a jump scare. Oh, I saw the word engine. I was like, oh, we did that, but this is Google or a search engine. Cruelmeister products. The engine could have been Cruelmeister. I didn't pay attention. I don't see anything else yet. Do someone else's chore? Yeah, I fixed the floorboards. That was technically supposed to be Sally's job. Nancy's been cynical. Electronic work for the engine? I don't know about that. Nancy's been sassy, surely. There was something she said to Red where I was like, oh, got him. I don't even remember what it was. Shoot, she said something really snarky. Sassy and cynical. I feel like a lot of the things Nancy says, I could just like mark off all these things. We do not have Ned as a contact. We don't have George as a contact. I don't think I've seen references to another game yet.
Hello, can I help you?
I'm Nancy Drew.
Are you Jeff Akers?
At your service. I noticed that you arrived by boat. Does that mean you're staying on the lake?
I'm Nancy Drew.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sally McDonald is a friend
Bonfire!
of mine. I'm staying at her house.
Let's see. Sally McDonald is the woman who bought the old Malone place.
Good job. Have a cookie.
That's right. Only she's gone back to Philadelphia. Malone's dogs got to her.
Don't tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
What? They're real.
I saw them myself.
Whatever's out there, I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Okay, but some dogs are scary.
Any idea what would make a dog's eyes glow yellow?
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
As a park ranger, don't you want to know for sure what's behind these dog attacks?
Do you always ask this many questions?
I remember this game. I was gonna say, we're getting to the point where I had to stop going through them last time because the one that stopped working was Creature of Kapoo Cave. What number is that? Nancy Drew games in order. I think we made it all the way up to 11. We did Carousel, Danger and Deception Islands, Blackmore, Secret of the Old Clock. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, it was game number 15 that wasn't working. This is number 7. So we still have a few weeks of games we've played before we get back to where we were. Oh, I thought it was sooner than that. And then we get new ones.
Sorry, it's my nature.
Some of them are
But would it
short,
be
and I'll
okay if
probably
I
do
asked
like
a few
2 in
more?
one Monday
I'm a very
sometime
busy
to
man,
get
Miss
through
Drew,
'em.
but I am here to serve the public.
I didn't really pay attention to what Nancy said. I just clicked one. I need water
Do you have
testing.
something I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
Do wells go bad very often?
Depends on when they were dug. The older they are, the more susceptible to contamination they are.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions, just ask.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year.
Ooh, there's
so
mice
please
squeaking
take
in the
precautions
house.
if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty diseases.
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Akers.
They can carry some nasty diseases. I have this letter I wrote Ned that I haven't mailed yet. Did you know you can count how old a tree is by the number of rings? One of these probably triggers a conversation. Pennsylvania Logging Company. Park Ranger Francis Bacon Grits. No freaking way his name is Francis Bacon Grits. And his wife, Zelda Strawberry. Something about Franklin Roosevelt.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
Animals. Glowworms. That's how the dog's eyes are glowing. Glowworms. Guess the dev was hungry when they made the names, right? I was like, how did they come up with those?
You're back.
Oh.
Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
How do I mail this letter? Okay. Oh. Maybe... I don't know, let's just go take some pictures of birds. Francis Bacon Grits. That's a good name for a cat. Wait, I've been thinking about webkins lately. I kind of want to check on how my webkins are doing. I should get one. Oh, I did play this recently. I should get one and name it Francis Bacon Grits. I wanted to take pictures of birds, I think. I have a PDA in this game. I heard www.herinteractive.com is a great place to learn about the latest detective techniques. I'll have to check it out when I get back home. Taking pictures of some birds. Camera at the ready.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Yep, that's how you get birds to pay attention to you, Nancy. Good job.
No birds here.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Tweet, tweet.
Nancy, shush. I got one. Tweet, tweet! Here, birdie, birdie.
I must have scared it.
Well... Can I take a picture of this shoe? That's kind of scary, actually. Let's go this way this time. Yeah, I hear one. Dang it. That sounds like a hop. Take the pic. Take a pic. What's that Boys Like Girls song? I don't think that's actually what they said, but I always thought they said take a pic.
Come back!
Come back. Well, we made it all the way out here. We only got 2 birds. Good evening. The guy who voiced Darth Vader died a little while ago. Wait, like today or like just recently? Oh, it's on the ground. Also voiced Mufasa. What? He's got 3 names, right? What is his name? Just today? Oh wow. James Earl Jones. Oh wow. 93! Wow. Aw, Mark Hamill said rest in peace, Dad. Aw. 94, wow. By the time I was like 21, all my grandparents had passed away. They were a bit older. I had a great grandparent that lived to be 93 or 94, I think. I don't remember exactly how old my grandparents were. Can't find these birds. Last living grandparent I have. My parents are gonna live forever though, so that's cool. I should have my camera ready. What does that sound? %, yes. I'm gonna live forever too. You guys will have ChattyKathy streams for the rest of your life. Congrats. I'll be 60 years old trying to do Sudoku. Like, this is the 1000th puzzle by bugs that I've done. I'm not seeing any more birds in here. I went around in circles a few times. There was some that got scared away. Okay, he said not to bother him, but M said he has sandpaper. There's a bunch of things I have to do. I should have written down a to-do list. I also need to get a sample of water. Yay. Pfft, shut up, bonfire. Grandma ChattyKathy streams. Oh my gosh, I'd have to have kids in order to be a grandma.
Bucket. I don't need water right now.
Okay. I'd like to have some water, but okay. Let's go sleep until nighttime. And then talk to Red. And be like, hey, Em said you had sandpaper. Please and thanks. It's so scary at nighttime, though. Those dogs are gonna come back. I feel like you'd be a great mom. I get overstimulated and exasperated. Cats are cool because they do their own thing. Kids, you have to pay attention to them 24/7. Oh, I accidentally clicked off the screen.
You find all the birds?
I'm sorry to keep bugging you, but I need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Was Ruth your wife?
Was she?
Good heavens, no. My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
Aww.
Do many people around
What kind
here
of question?
own
Was she
dogs?
the
Not
only
really.
dog you ever had?
Most
What kind of
people don't
question is
bother.
that?
The place is surrounded by park land, and Ranger Acres just loves enforcing the leash laws. There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
Kids belong in the bin. I like kids. I do like kids. But being a mom is totally different. Plus, in order to have kids, I'd need a partner. I'd need money. I'd need time to take care of kids. It was this thing I need the sandpapers for, right?
It's stuck.
I could raise kids alone, but if I have the choice, I'd rather not. Vetus is winter, so he faces left. Iggy needs to face forward. Xander faces backwards, and Lucy faces to the right. Cool. Hey, this is a secret passage. Let's mark that off. I keep alt-tabbing to the wrong page. How do I do that? Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. George is a contact. Call an expert. Care for an animal. Cooking food prep. Not really. Not really. Electronic work. We also haven't seen any Krollmeister products yet, I don't think. Provide all the time. Imagine a donation goal on stream be like having kids and then like $100,000 donation goal. That'll get me started. Oh, I didn't even look at that. I just picked it up. Okay. That's definitely a secret door. Icky. Icky Vicky.
It could be mice making that sound.
It could be. What does this say? pinched. What day did he get arrested? Was it the same day the dogs died? January 29th, 1932?
It's blocked.
It's blocked?
It's blocked. It looks like a tiny hole. What's the combination?
Oh shoot, that resets it. It doesn't lock it in. I'm gonna try the day the dogs died, because I have that written down. I don't know if that's the same day that he got arrested or if it was a couple days later. Not that. Chip, how's it going? 129.32. Let's try that. Let's try to figure out what day he was actually arrested. That's a peephole for sure. I can't look in it, but... That's back upstairs.
William Akers? I wonder if he's related to Jeff Akers.
William Akers? Mr. Malone has never spent a night in jail and he never will. Looking for a date he got arrested. Reflections on Houdini Master Magician. That's reference to another game. Nice. Nice. Bit your tongue while sleeping? Ooh, no, that sucks. Oh shit, it's nighttime. Let's snoop tomorrow. Okay, I have the water sample to take back to Jeff. I have to ask if he's related to William Akers. Okay, water sample. Ask Jeff if he's related to William. I have to figure out what day he was actually arrested. Oh, an old newspaper. True. I believe the year was 27. It was way before the actual date he was arrested. 1927.
I found a newspaper dating back to 1927 in Sally's house. Since you're kind of an expert on the history of Moon Lake, do you mind if I ask you some questions about Mickey Malone?
Not at all.
Not at all.
The article mentioned that a man named William Akers used to work for Malone. Is he a relative of yours?
No. Quite a coincidence, I'll admit, but no. I am in no way related to the head flunky of some two-bit gangster and his gang of thugs.
Gosh, you tell him. 2002 kids game insults.
I found this old picture in Sally's house. Do you know who these people are?
The man is Mickey Malone, I know that. I'm guessing that this is his girlfriend, Vivian Burnett, I think her name was. And judging by the year of that brand new Ford in the background, I'd say the picture was taken in 1928.
She was probably as familiar with Malone's house and his dogs as he was. Think there's any chance she's still alive?
Tell you what, Miss Drew. Why don't I go through my files and see what I can dig up on this mystery woman? I'm a busy man, but like I always say, I'm here to serve.
I'm a busy man. When?
When and why was Malone arrested?
I'm sorry, Miss Drew. As usual,
Oh.
I'm a little pressed for time. If you have more questions, why don't you sit down at the computer and peruse the Moon Lake database of fascinating factoids that I've put together?
Thanks. I was ready to write it down.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
Top Flight with the Daily. YouTube thumbnail reminded me of Ghostbusters. Luna's gonna fight the dogs in the thumbnail. I don't want to talk
Thanks for
anymore.
all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Yeah. Oh.
You're back.
You have a dog.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi, who never goes out unless he's on a leash. Park rules.
Okay. I mean, I wasn't... That's fine. Oh, this...
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
That's a lot of conversation I don't want to have. Okay, we need to figure out What day he was arrested.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
Computer only. Famous residents. Hey, Sweeney got a daily. Look at the puppy. In the early 20th century, many celebrities from the East Coast spent time here, including Florence Ziegfeld, famous producer of Broadway musicals and revues. R-E-V-U-E-S. I don't know that word. In 1926, his boat, Ben Franklin, spent the summer of 1744 here. In 1925, Mickey Malone, convicted of tax evasion in 1933 and sent to prison where he eventually died. What date? That's just the year, buddy. Wait, 1933 it said? (1933). His dogs died in 32. But other people talked about his dogs reacting when he got
You're back.
arrested.
What happened to Acres and the rest of Malone's gang after he went to prison?
Fortunately for Moon Lake, they all left and went their separate ways.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
Hmm. Somebody's hiding something. I don't know what to do with Em, so we could talk to her.
Howdy, Nancy.
Any word from Tucker, what's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree yet.
I'll give him another call. But like I said, the man marches to the beat of another drummer. A very slow drummer.
Wouldn't the saying be his own? He marches.
I found an old newspaper
She's
in
about
Sally's
to
house that contained an article
blabber.
on Mickey Malone. It really got my curiosity going. What else can you tell me about him?
Person you should talk to is Jeff Akers. He's got this historical museum thing going out at that ranger station of his.
I'm not allowed to look at the files, though.
Guess I'll see you later.
I guess you will.
Let's try again. Maybe we just need to exhaust conversation with him. But I need permission to look at those files. She's like, I can't look in there unless I ask. What'd she say?
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
It's a museum and it's out and available on display. I think I can.
You're back.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office, and it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
So you know all about Mickey Malone?
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
Ooh, okay, there's a lot more to say now.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
What do you know about the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
Are Malone's dogs buried there?
That's the rumor.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
He does not want to talk to me. I got this iced coffee, like pre-made. It like comes in like a carton. I don't think there's actually any caffeine in it. I think they lied. I'm very sleepy today still. Okay, what do I have? What can I do? We need to talk to Red and be like, hey, we keep scaring the birds away. I'm sorry, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm trying to think. Where else we would see articles saying what day he was arrested. I like literally can't remember. Double check I have the right date written down for... Yeah, January 29th, 1932, but somebody talked about the dogs freaking out when he got arrested. So he did not get arrested in 1933. At least... Maybe that's, where he got sent to prison for the last time or something like that. That could be. Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, I didn't. I keep getting that log mixed up with this fallen down tree. I don't think I have anything else. I think I sleep till night and I talk to Red. Scary at nighttime. Wait, what is he giving us if we finish these bird pictures? It was supposed to be the spark plug, but he started off by giving that to us.
You find all the birds?
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in, like me. Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
See you in a while.
No hurry.
Now we sleep till daytime and we go back to M's. M's tacky tourist trap. Right, it definitely sounded like he was implying she should just take her clothes off. What am I doing wrong? You're wearing those clothes.
Howdy, Nancy.
Howdy, Nancy.
To make a long story short, I need some
Ooh.
camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait. So if you go out and get me, oh, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
A dozen little critters?
A dozen little critters?
Worms, spiders, beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly'll do. Just look under stuff. Rocks, logs, dead leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
Is Bugs still here? We were making jokes about finding bugs and bugs hiding earlier.
Hunting for critters isn't illegal, is it?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. Least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
He lied. He lied.
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
Just cover yourself in leaves. Is it scary yet? Like, 2 minutes into the game, there's a really bad jump scare that gets me every time, even though I know it's coming. Going outside is scary because we know the dogs could show up at any time. Couldn't she do that herself if it's so easy? I doubt she'd be overrun with customers, right? Maybe I'm just taking something off her to-do list. Normally on bingo, there's tiles that say stuff like, well, we already marked off doing someone else's chore, but there's normally also like doing somebody else's job. Is this cooking / food prep? Collecting bait for fishing? She for sure says yeehaw when she wakes up. The first time we talked to her, when she said bye, she said like, yodel hee hoo. Something yodeling and goodbye combined. I don't remember exactly. 12 bugs. Got a worm. Got 2 worm. That was a gross sound. What about under the rotten?
Those look too rotten.
Yeah, but like there might be bugs in there. Can I turn down ambient sound more?
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake.
That's weird. It's probably like the music.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania.
Nope, it's still loud.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that
I
Dad...
don't know how to adjust the volume of the bugs. You're a worm. Brian. Got a beetle. Ew, that's a big one. Nobody's going fishing with that at Moon Lake. Come on. Well, I need to have the camera ready also. I'm looking for bugs and birds. Are there 2 big stumps? I think there are. I never come this way, except for when I'm looking for bugs and birds. So I don't know my way around that half of the woods. Let's go this way. Let's just go the way I know. Okay, the way I know
Darn, it flew away.
has no bugs. forgot I can't actually take pictures of more birds till I get the camo. Ew. Animal voices. Bonfire's lurking! Bye, Bonfire! Have a good time being an adult. Where's the bugs? We'll go this way. There's probably some bugs at the cemetery.
Come back!
I tried. Excuse me, where are all the bugs? These woods are actually huge when you're checking every single corner. Maybe coming in here at night? Some bugs have got to be nocturnal, right? I'm scared. I thought there were bugs out here. Apparently not.
I'd better wait until daylight.
To use the water pump? Really? I mean, okay. They didn't want to animate this scene for nighttime also, I guess. Donatello! Daily! Good luck and have fun. Two bugs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only need 3 more. Two more. Um... There was 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nancy didn't say anything, but that's 12 bugs. Oh, I went the wrong way. Nope, I got it. The creaky front porch is scary. Do 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 do. It'd be a shame for something spooky to happen. Ooh. For me to
Hey,
fall
Nancy,
asleep?
how's the bait finding coming along?
12 big, fat, juicy ones, just like you wanted.
Well, now, you done all right for a city gal.
Listen.
Here you go. Hope whatever you're hiding from won't catch you. How you holding up?
I'm hiding from you, Em.
Guess I'll see you later.
Keep on trucking. How you holding up?
Guess I'll see you later.
Yodelay-hee-hoo.
That's what it was. Yodelay hee hoo is just how she says goodbye sometimes. The voice acting is incredible. I can't. Earlier, P. Sweeney said something about me sounding like I have a southern accent, and it was like 2 minutes before talking to M for the first time. Like, what are you talking about? I don't remember where exactly the birds are that hide. So I might have to wander a bit. Easy. Oh. I forgot there's still another bird in here I need to get. Bless you, Jason. He's gonna say. Da, 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 da. Fact check. No, the voice acting is good. Incredible is what is known as Jason. Jason's incredible. Jason's incredible. Jason and I have a really good game going on Played Up right now. We've made it to, like, overtime day 30 something. I thought there was another bird right there. Circle around a few times. Now we leave, but I don't know where I am. Let me find something I recognize. This is the way to the cemetery. Yeah, okay. Leave. Get up. Leave right now. The end of you and me. Too late. Can't wait for you to be gone. 'Cause I know about her. I wonder. I wanna all the nights. The say that you treat me right. She was just a waste of time. I follow this lady on TikTok that's pretty funny. She acts like she hates being a mom and acts like she hates her husband and kids and like makes all these jokes about how like they're the worst ever, whatever. But they were at a wedding over the weekend, her and her husband, and so she recorded, like in her character, asking the DJ, "Can you play Leave, Get Out by JoJo and dedicate it to my husband?" And it was funny, and so now I've been
How's
thinking
the
about
bird
the
watching
song.
coming along?
I just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
Listen up, bucko.
No, Red, I haven't.
Well, according to my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
On the incredible Played Up game. Played Up is so good.
See you in a while.
Watch yourself out there.
Watch yourself. The big tree southwest of the Malone house.
Well, I don't see any hawks, but this is probably the tree Red was talking about. At least it was the tree. That sounded like a hawk.
We got him.
Hey, what is that hawk standing on?
Question mark, exclamation
Oh,
point,
that
question
looks
mark.
like a speaker. Huh?
Holy shit. Nancy got
better get out of
whacked in the
here.
head.
My arms and legs are tied. I can't move. At least I can kick. If I could just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my wrists and free my hands.
Shot out of Nancy's body. Ah, we knocked the head off the gnome. God. Why was that so loud?
I can't just let this thing burn up. I've got to put it out.
Well, I've been trying to carry water with me, Nancy, but you keep saying, I don't need water, and so you dump it out. We could have been prepared. What if we just let it burn? What if we just let it burn? Say, that's what you get, Nancy, for not letting me carry water around. How many times have I tried to fill that water bucket up? They give you a lot of time to find water. It's still going. It's still going. Do, 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 do. I don't think it's gonna stop. Oh shit, forest fire. Hey kids, remember, after you've been knocked out, tied up, and left in a burning shed, be sure to put out the fire. Wait, that's kind of funny.
I can't just let this thing burn up. I've got to put it out.
I want a screenshot of that. Screenshot.
I can't just let this thing burn up. I've got to put it out.
Imagine someone always just carrying around a water bucket. Gotta be prepared. I think it'd be a good idea. But every time I try to fill it up, Nancy's like, I don't need this. And then the subtitle says, sound of pouring out water. Also, half this shed is on fire. This little bucket's not gonna do anything.
What in blazes happened? I saw the fire from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
I was looking at birds, and then I noticed something on the house, and the next thing I knew, I was locked in the tool shed and somebody was setting it on fire.
Whoa, you're not making much sense. Probably smoke inhalation or something. Come talk to me after you've cleaned yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
Don't
Somebody
gaslight
tried to
me.
kill you?
I didn't say that.
Somebody knocked you out, locked you in a shed, set it on fire, and you think they were, what, just pulling a prank? Wake up and smell the hostile vibes, Nancy.
I guess it's just hard for me to believe that anybody would consider me to be that big a threat.
I should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Sally, I'm fine. I feel bad about your tool shed, though.
Bingo.
Who cares about the shed? It was
Nance
full
gets
of
knocked
junk
out.
anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it.
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse in a manner that endangered park property.
That man is insufferable.
Emily was nice, though. She came by right afterwards and wouldn't leave until I drank the tea she made for me.
Poison.
Look, Nancy, one more time. If you want to leave, just say the word and I'll come get you.
Sally, one more time. I'm fine.
Well, then promise me you'll be careful, okay?
I promise. I'll be in touch.
You better.
You better. Nance gets knocked out. That was also a timed puzzle where we were locked up in there. Shot of Nancy's body. We had some hello goodbye convos, but I did them on purpose. There was stuff I could have talked about. This one's weird because, like, I could manufacture it and force it to happen. Cool. Does this also count as cooking? Cooking or food prep? I was debating, like, collecting the bugs for the fishing bait could count as food prep. Ranger Akers ticketed me for burning refuse. I was set on fire.
Good news. I have information on your mystery woman.
You are incredible, Ranger
Read the
Akers.
room.
What did you find out?
Her name these days is Vivian Whitmore. She lives in Las Vegas, and her number is 702-555-9137.
9137. Sometimes they write the numbers down for you in the phone book, and sometimes they don't. Where's your dog?
Where's Yogi?
In the run out back. Even out of sight, he's under my full control, as park rules require.
Alright, nobody was questioning that. Nobody was questioning that. You met the cutest St. Bernard today? Ooh. Instantly turned into a snuggle buddy? St. Bernards are large. They can be.
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Let me help, let me help, let me help.
Sounds like Moon Lake could use 2 rangers.
Size of a
If I
small
were in
pony.
charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant, and I could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
Then maybe these ghost dogs are a blessing in disguise.
What do you mean?
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
I didn't mean to insult you. In fact, is there anything I can do to help you out?
Tell you what, If you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes by the computer labeled
Making
with dates.
amends?
They're from the estate of a local
You ticketed
history
me
buff.
for almost
She
dying.
kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals. Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if you're rusty on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
Thanks for all your help.
Sounds like a
That's
challenge.
why I'm here.
Let's see. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
All right. MCM XXV 19. XXV 25. MCM's 1900. 25 is gonna go in here. I'm just gonna put them in the right columns to start. This is 8. XLI 41. What am I holding now? LX. Oh, that's late. Maybe that wasn't a good way of doing it. XXXIX 39. XXX2. LXX. I don't remember if I sorted this one already. LXIX. 69. I think we have all the later ones. I think this entire column belongs here now. LXIX is 69. This is... Oh, this is not right. XIV, this is only 14. Is there another... This is 41. Oh, this is late. XC. This is 14. This belongs in here. Ah, this is 4. Okay, so 1900. This is 15. This is 4. This is XLV 45. Oh, wait. Did I put something in the wrong spot? This is... Oh, 45 goes here. Never mind. I know how to read. Okay, in order though. LX is 60. LI 51. LXIX is 69. This bug is driving me nuts. Cool. 04, this says 15, this says 11, this says 8. This says 13. 14. We have 15, don't we? This is 15. This is 18. This is 10. $1900, 04, 8, 10, 11. This is 13, 14, 15, 17, and 19. This is 45, so this will go at the top.
Now that they're all sorted, I can do some reading.
He was arrested in like 33 or something. This is 39. Oh, I can't read all of them. Okay. January 29th, 1932. That's the date the dogs died. He got arrested in his pajamas. Since 1927, when it was determined that even income gained through illegal means is taxable. Authorities have been eager to use this ruling to make thugs like Malone pay for their crimes. Agent Waldo Matthias. Maybe now that we've done that and Nancy knows that's the
Hello
date
there.
it'll work.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew. And to show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
Chances are it isn't a paycheck.
No, it's an honorary Junior Park Ranger pin. I keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of positive reinforcement.
Thanks.
Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Acres. Thanks for all your help.
That's why I'm here.
Oh, gee, thanks, Rick. A blueberry was sour. What if I try 129.32? I don't know if I need to put the full year or not. Currently doing Wordle likes, but you mentioning some years made it more difficult to concentrate. Ooh. Whoops. $129.1932. Have I taken notes about this? What does Nancy have to say? 012932 was an unlucky day. Okay, we'll try that. Ew, mice. Yuck.
I bet those were deer mice. I better be careful. I better be careful.
Oh, I forgot I have protective gear. William Acres. I am not going to read this.
Joe Acres? Emily said Jeff Acres' father was named Joe. Maybe Jeff is related to William Acres after all.
Go back a page. I can only go forward.
The dogs will lead the way. I wonder what that means.
Last Sunday, I memorized the way to the cemetery. Oh. Honestly, I thought that was gonna be what opened the secret passage. I don't remember. Oh, I do remember. Yeah. Luna! That was so loud. Are you swearing at me? Hi! She doesn't want me to pick her up. She just runs away. She's like, not today. Oh, we got all the birds though. We're supposed to talk to Red tonight. Shoot, I went the wrong way. I made a wrong turn and then I got turned around. Walda Matthias, that's the name of the agent that was after him for years. Thought I was supposed to go there. What other items do I have? Okay, let's sleep and talk to Red tonight. I will be right back. Gonna get the cats some food and pee. BRB. Gamer. This fruit fly in here that's been driving me nuts for like a week now. And I can't get rid of it. I can't kill it because it's so tiny. Luna finally noticed it and was sprinting around in here and jumped up on the chair and jumped on the desk and knocked a bunch of stuff off and... Oh my golly. I don't know if she got it or not. But she would hold really still and just like smack the air randomly with her paw.
Hello there. I owe you an apology. After you came up here looking for those red tails, I gave my map a closer look and realized it was more than 50 years old. Reason you can't find them is probably because their favorite nesting tree is gone. Finding that hawk's gonna be harder than I thought, so why don't you just give me back my camera and I'll take it from here. It didn't get burned up in that fire or anything, did it?
I did get a picture of it. I told you.
Somebody clobbers me over the head and then tries to barbecue me, and all you're worried about is your camera?
It's a very expensive camera.
I never noticed those gas cans before.
I ran out of gas. So much for being prepared, huh? Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm sure you've got places to go, things to see, people to pester.
Okay.
Mickey Malone supposedly buried a bunch of stolen gold bars on his property way back in the 20s. Did you know that?
Really? That's interesting. I don't much care, but it's interesting.
You'll be happy to know that I did get a picture of a red-tailed hawk. So here's your camera back. I got all the birds.
Thank you, Nancy. Nice work. You're a credit to your generation.
See you in a while.
Just remember, eyes open, mouth shut.
Time to go back home. The dogs will lead the way. Oh, I'm supposed to call that lady. I forgot I got a phone number. Eustacia and drop off. Oh, it did write it down for me.
If you're selling something, hang up right now. I got an air horn in my hand that could deafen a dinosaur, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Oh, no, please. I'm not selling anything. Believe me. Is this Vivian Whitmore?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. You got exactly 5 seconds to state your business.
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. I just wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, right. The Moon Lake Park Ranger said you might call. But you have to talk fast. An old friend of mine is flying in today from Florida. And when I say old, I mean old, as in 5 years older than I am. Don't bother trying to do the math, sweet stuff. You'll hurt yourself. So, that ranger fella said you found an old picture of me.
Yeah?
It was of you and Mickey Malone. Do you remember him?
Of course I remember him. I remember everything about that time of my life. It was the roaring 20s, for crying out loud. One of the most exciting decades in American history. Just because I've got a few years on most people doesn't mean my brain's turned to tapioca, sweet stuff.
They call me sweet stuff.
Did you spend much time at his place on Moon Lake?
Moon Lake. Talk about your fond memories. I had a lot of fun there. Although I wasn't anywhere near as wild as most young people were back then. But I think Mickey kind of respected me for that. I was his gal for 5 years. He always kept birch beer on tap at that speakeasy of his just for me.
Tell me about the speakeasy.
It was in the basement, right there at Moon Lake. Feds never knew about it, but everybody who was anybody on the East Coast back then, actors, musicians, bankers, politicians, they knew. You weren't big time unless you'd made at least one trip to Moon Lake Mickey's.
That's weird. I'm staying in his old house on Moon Lake, and I haven't seen any sign of a speakeasy.
Course you haven't. You're not supposed to. Only Mickey and Willie knew how to get into the speakeasy from the house. The rest of us had to go in and out the regular way, through the cemetery.
The cemetery?
There was a lock hidden in one of the tombstones in that little cemetery behind the house. You needed a key to unlock it, and when you did, stairs would appear that led to the speakeasy.
Do you have any idea how to get into Malone's speakeasy from the house?
I sure don't. That saloon was built using two main ingredients, concrete and secrecy. Mickey always bragged that nobody could get in unless he wanted them in, and I do believe he was right. But I'll tell you what, if you send me that picture of me and Mickey, I'll send you my key.
The key to the tombstone? You still have it?
It's in the bottom of my jewelry box. I've come this close to throwing it out 100 times, but it's so small, and the memories it brings back are so big. Well, I just couldn't, as a joke. Mickey had a tombstone made with the name of this federal agent who had it out for him inscribed on it. That's the one the key unlocks.
It's been fun talking to you.
23 skidoo, kiddo!
Huh? Gotta go talk to the park ranger again. I'm really glad the boat's not exploding anymore.
Hello again, Miss Drew. Am I in for another interrogation?
Hell yeah.
I'd like to mail this photo to the woman in Las Vegas. Can you do that for me?
As always, I'm here to serve, Miss Drew. Just give it to me and I'll take care of it. I'm sure she'll be very pleased to get this back.
Sorry to bother you again, but did those results from the water test come in yet?
There's something here for you from the State Department of Health.
Ooh. Do not drink or use the water from your well. Initial tests
Oh
found
my
high levels
gosh,
of arsenic.
Not only is the water bad, but it seems like the well may have been contaminated deliberately.
I wouldn't go jumping to conclusions without proof, Ms. Drew. I'm sure there's a far less melodramatic explanation.
What do you know about a man named Joe Akers?
Why do you ask?
I understand he used to be the deputy here.
So?
So?
Are you sure you're not related to William Akers?
All right, all right. William Akers was my grandfather.
Why didn't you tell me that before?
It's not exactly something I'm proud of. My father spent his whole life trying to make people forget what my grandfather was, and trying to make sure people who didn't know what he was never found out. I've been doing the same thing.
He could have just
Thanks
changed
for all
his
your
last
help.
name and like
Always a
Nancy
pleasure.
would have never figured it out.
I apologize for my previous behavior. As a park ranger, I strive to keep my personal feelings in check at all times, and that time I failed. It's my duty as a public servant to try to make it up to you. What would you like to know?
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem. Hello again, Miss Drew.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
Luna did not get the bug. Sleep till nighttime. Sleep till morning time. Go back and see if we got the key. Moonlight.
A package just arrived for you from Las Vegas.
Hell yeah.
Great. Vivian
Wouldn't
sent
want
me
to
the
break
key.
any littering laws, would we?
Okay.
Thanks for all your help.
Not a problem.
We've had a couple hello goodbye conversations. It's go back and forth so often, and that's such a long trip.
It looks like some kind of keyhole. It looks like some kind of keyhole.
I remember what word this is supposed to say. I wonder if it works without Vivian telling me. Ooh, this changes all of them. How do I change just this one? Ooh. That's together. Nope, that's not right. Hmm. This is like the hardest one in any of these games. I don't know how to just move the A. Oh my god, I got it. Oh, it works without me calling Vivian. That's crazy. If you just know what it is, you can get it. Oh my golly. Am I the only one that plays bingo with you? Maybe. Normally, when I start stream, I just post the link automatically. So I don't know if anybody else clicks it. But you're the only one that comes in and types bingo. I think.
It's too dark. I need a flashlight. Oh, the batteries are going dead.
Fucking joking,
I can't
Nancy.
see a thing. I'd better go back.
This game is so much of, Do this. Well, no, actually you need this. Actually you need this in order to do that. And now you need this in order to do that. And shoot, I'm turned around. I wasn't thinking when I started clicking. Okay, I'm in the right spot. Do you have batteries? The only contacts we have are Bess and Sally in this game.
Nice Junior Park Ranger pin. You must really be on Acre's good side.
I need flashlight batteries. Do you carry them?
Yep. But you know, I've been meaning to make a pretty display out of them packs of combo coal over there for the longest time. Just can't seem to get around to it.
I could probably do that.
Here's the way it should look when you're done.
Let me take it. Luna, come kill this bug, please. Driving me nuts. Ooh, why is my mouse? The cursor doesn't work well on these puzzles. Green, yellow, yellow, orange, all the way down except for the last one. It's finicky. Was there purple? Ah, there is in the top right corner there. Okay. Second column. Some purple, some yellow, some orange, and then some blue at the bottom. I don't remember exactly how it's supposed to go. Oh, nice. I was close. The L goes at the top. I don't see what this is supposed to make. It says smiling fish, but...
Ta-da! One smiling goldfish. It's obviously never tried combo cola.
Damn. We had lots of it's locked. Yep. Workplace safety violations. I was hired. Okay, Nancy hasn't talked about pay, but I was asked to come do this, right? So I'm calling that hired. And there was rotten floorboards that I did fall through. I would consider that workplace safety violation.
Hey, Nancy, this mean you got them cans stacked?
You bet. They look just like the picture you
Bingo,
gave me,
nice.
which you can have back.
Here's your batteries, and thanks, Nancy.
We gotta get in the boat, go all the way back to Sally's, go all the way through the woods, go all the way back to the tombstone. I don't remember if I have to do the Baldo puzzle again. Nancy's sassy, free tile, and timed puzzle. Nice. Nice. I am going to get bingo. I only know because I played this game before. Not as quick as Free did today, though. Came in 2 minutes, had a bingo. Don't make me do this again, please. Dang it. Oh wait, it's easy. Just kidding, it's not easy. Shoot, I thought I had it. Why did that happen? I want to find the quickest way to do this. I need to change this to a B. There you go. I probably won't ever have to do that again. I just fill in the tiles based on your bingo card, then I fill in the gaps.
It's silly to try to explore this in the dark.
Nancy, you're silly, okay? I don't know if you're... All the times I've played this, I don't know if you're supposed to know your way through this or if there's a way of figuring out. I always just kind of like guess. I kind of pick some pathways and eventually it works.
Uh-oh.
When Nancy says uh-oh, it's probably not good.
So this is the speakeasy. Wow.
Wow. Oh gosh, I've not saved in a long time. Wow. Dapper dogs. Iggy. Yellow?
Those must be the spigots William Akers mentioned in his journal.
Yeah, I didn't read it. How do I back up? I have to click these? Okay.
The spigot won't move. There must be a way to unlock these spigots. If map is correct, the tree
jump
where
scare.
Vitus would bark at the hawks used to be right about here.
Thanks. Blue. Red. Wait, who is this? Xander.
So Lucy would swim out to the shipwreck, which is about here.
Nancy didn't say anything about this one. Because it's burned. Yeah, I don't remember where's the
The
button for
spigot
this.
won't. There must be a way to unlock these spigots.
Yeah, I don't remember, Nancy. I'm working on it. There's a button in a weird place. These spigots won't move. I need that to be an X. We'll get there eventually. One moves at 3. 2 moves at 4. Blue needs to be a V. Go all the way around. Bring it around town. Yellow should be an I. Of course. And the last one, L. Whoa. How did Nancy see that? It's like she can see through walls.
It's too dark.
That's not right. Creepy music. Where's the creepy music bingo tile? This is close, but I don't think this is the right one. Gosh, the mouse doesn't work very well whenever there's like interactive tiles.
Xander, play by the pump, which is right here.
Which is right here. Oh, that's definitely not right. Oh, maybe this one was right. Come on, mouse, you can do it. 1, 2, 3, over 3. I'm guessing. Yeah, that wasn't right. I don't remember where the fourth one was. Oh, all the way up here. My bad. There it is. Gosh.
That doesn't sound good.
Door's slamming behind me.
It's some kind of lock. It's some kind of lock.
No way, I have to find another key.
It's some kind of lock.
Let me pick it. A dead end.
So you're the ghost dogs. You look pretty real to me.
They're cute. Healthy treats. Buff dog. Pizza. Chinese food. Rumor going around lake that Malone house has been sold. Find gold now. I want to call that phone number. You think it will provide it? Oh, I can't. Never mind, that just keeps track of numbers. I forgot I don't actually have a cell phone. ND knows about gold. Must find before she does. Actually, I didn't talk to anybody about the gold, so how would she know? Reference to an old game. Reference to an old game.
That's the speaker I saw in the house.
Oh man, I have to do this again. At least this isn't timed because, wow. We're just going for a swim. Nancy didn't say anything like, that doesn't sound good. Water level's empty. The fill rate is high though. That's very clear water. That opens very easily for holding back that much water.
The wheel is gone.
Awkward.
It's blocked.
Oh yeah, that lock. Oh. Oh, maybe that means empty.
I'm this close to finding the gold. I just know it.
Oh. Krollmeister! Oh my gosh! This might be the first time Krollmeister name pops up. I really thought the ham radio in Scarlet Hand says Krollmeister, but apparently it doesn't. There was also a peephole in this game. Bingo! I guess technically you don't actually care for the dogs. Green, it goes with Lucy, 22. I really don't know how this works. These two always change together, so I can't change the individual numbers on that one. So this either has to be 1, 12, 23, 34, or 45, or 50. So it's not the birth year. How old they were? Oh, wait. L for Lucy is 50. Red is Xander, which is 10. Blue is Vetus, which is 5. Whoops. Man. We'll change that one last. We'll see what this changes. This one needs to be 1. I forget the order already. Red is 10. Why do they gotta change together? Here at 10, 10, 5, 1. Okay. Oh, that worked.
Something's missing here.
I wasn't ready. I need to go get the wheel?
Something's missing here.
I didn't bring the wheel with me. Hold on. I wasn't prepared.
I'd better make sure this door is closed all the way before I fool around with anything else.
We're not fooling around, though. Why did that scare me so bad and she just turned around and made her own decisions? I'm not controlling Nancy anymore.
£600 of gold bullion. Wow.
Wow. Take some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. She said 600 total. Each of these is 30 pounds. You can carry that. She won't even carry a bucket of water. She's not carrying gold bars out.
Hey there, Nancy. Why, what on earth have we got here?
I can't let Emily catch me.
Emily!
Don't you shut that door on me, Nancy Drew.
If I don't keep moving, Emily will catch me.
Yeah.
There's plenty of gold here. We can share. Let me out of here, Nancy.
Wait, I went through this sewer grate. Why can't she?
I need to get out of here.
Nancy, wait.
Oh, she
Let's
does.
talk about this. This can just be our little secret. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, remember? Nancy?
The gold's all yours, Em. Enjoy it while you can.
Nancy just killed somebody.
Dear Ned,
Did you guys see
as soon
that?
as I got out of the tunnels, Emily had left a door open. I called the sheriff. But when I led him back down the well to the room where I'd left Emily, she refused to leave. He and his deputies finally got her out, but one of them said afterward that if he had to choose between getting a bear away from her cub and getting Emily away from that gold, he'd pick the bear.
She's not a detective?
What's worse, by the time they took Emily away, the place was swarming with reporters from all over the country. The commotion has scared away every bird for miles. I'm pretty sure Red Knot would like to strangle me. On the other hand, when Ranger Akers found out that 7 cars and 2 helicopters were illegally parked on park property and that he was going to get to ticket them, he was ecstatic. Tucker Dave has finally cleared away that dead tree, which means I'm free to drive home. Moon Lake is beautiful, but I've had enough wildlife for now. Which reminds me, did I mention that those 4 ghost dogs are actually very sweet? They're so sweet, in fact, that Sally is seriously thinking about adopting them.
Care for
How's
animals.
that for irony? Ever yours, Nancy. Bess, hi, it's Nancy. I'm at this little amusement park on the coast. I wish I could say I was having a wonderful time, but the fact is, some pretty spooky things have been happening here. There've been some strange accidents, and the carousel, it starts up in the dead of night all by itself, like it's haunted or something. You know me, I don't get scared very easily, but I saw it myself, and I'll call you later. I've gotta go right now.
I've gotta go right now. Haunted Carousel is a really good one. I like that one. That's like me getting other people's car towed for parking in my reserved parking spot. Hell yeah, as you should. Coming soon. Okie dokie. I kind of want to second chance and call that phone number and see what happens. Because I've never actually done that. You don't get a chance to use the phone again.
Hey there, Nancy. Why, what on earth have we got here?
I didn't want a second chance there. Let's load this save. Good thing I saved kind of recently. Load a new, yeah. I really don't want to do this again, so I'm just gonna leave and call the phone number. We'll go the other way though. I saved before doing the puzzle in here. We'll just leave. What is that book under the couch? That wasn't there before. Was it? What's the number I wrote down? It was like 1-800 something. I played the carousel one. Fun. I love that one. That one's spooky too, honestly.
We're sorry. Your call cannot be completed as dialed.
What's the point of putting a little card with a number on it in the game if you can't actually call the number and do anything with it? Anyways, that's it for me, stream. I'm tired and I got stuff to work on for YouTube. Keep an eye out on Discord. I'm gonna add a channel for YouTube submissions for puzzles, and I am interested in some input from people on how to make it work. So I'm gonna put a poll in Discord probably. My issue is, if you weren't here at the beginning of stream, I turned the Discord server into a community last night. So there's forums available now, but forums aren't private. So I can either do forum posts for puzzle submissions where everybody can see everything that's submitted, or we could do private threads where the only people that could see the private threads would be you, me, and then like whoever I have testing puzzles. Or we could just do like a Google form. There's pros and cons to all of them. Forum would be the most organized and the easiest way to see what you've already submitted, but it's not private. Private threads would make it hard to see what you've already submitted, and it wouldn't be very organized. Or we could do a Google form and it wouldn't be included in Discord at all, really. But also with Google form, once you submit it, there wouldn't be like a list where you can see all your past submissions. I don't know. Somebody just joined Discord. Nice to have you here. There's the Discord link though, if anybody else wants it. GNGN stream. I'll post in Discord about some questions for this and see what we want to do. GNGN, see you next time. Bye. Bye.